It's Groundhog Day. I guess this is going to be my theme song. Is this? Oh, do I have to pay any royalties to anybody? Do I have to pay any royalties to? Hey everybody, it's Friday. It's Friday, everybody. It's Friday, and we've made it to the end of the week. I don't know if the week feels like I don't know if it feels like you've come to the end of a week or not, or I don't know. It's just another day. That's why I keep playing that Groundhog Day part, because it just seems like, well, it's this again, so we'll do this again. Well, hey, it's Friday, and so on Friday, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do an accounting of our week. We have a large studio audience again of the same degenerates. I mean, the same wonderful, awesome people. Yes, give it up for the studio audience. Let's talk about your week. 3 times this week is an A. Let's see the hands. Let's see the A's. Oh, look at that. Look at that. My wife got 3. There we go. Oh, it's a capacity. We all got A's out here. All got A's. That's awesome. So how about twice? If you've worked out with me twice this week, and it didn't have to be live, that's a B. So if you got twice, that's a B. Good job.
Yeah,
put in the comments that you've what your grade is, and if you're not in Memphis, then say let us know where you are. We'd like to know that. One time this week, one time is a passing grade. That is a C. Way to go. Way to go with you mediocres. Good job. So today's workout is I actually have a workout called Invictus. And so on Wednesday, those of you from Wednesday will remember I called the police, not on purpose. One of the buttons was squeezed on the frame, on the tripod that this is sitting on, and the button squeezed. I didn't know it. It called 911. I didn't know that happened, so I was just by myself and sort of limbering up my voice, and I started reciting Invictus and If. And so I recited them both, and then I ended up misidentifying the one when I was telling you guys about it. I do know the difference between Invictus and If. So today's workout is called Invictus, and not just because of what happened on Wednesday. I do it all the time.
I have a question for you.
There's a question on the floor.
Who are you?
Gosh, dog it. Name tag. I do need a name tag. I always keep forgetting to. Let me change hats. This is like when Mr. Rogers came in and he took off his outside jacket and he put on a sweater.
Yeah.
Then
I have to get that. Sorry.
I wonder whose hair that was. Yeah. So I'm Tony Ludlow, Sergeant Tony's Fitness Boot Camp. This is we're in our 21st year of doing this actually.
Woo-hoo!
So it's working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. So we're doing this for a long time. I'm certified, and as one psychiatrist said, I'm also certifiable. So I'm certified in you name it in fitness, and I'm certified in it. My very first fitness certification was in 1978, and the same year that I became a coach, actually. So I've been at this for a couple of years. Anyway, all of that to say, I'm Tony Ludlow. There it is.
Would you like to say good morning to some people?
I would love to say good morning to someone.
How about Orly?
Hello, Orly. Good morning, Dr. Orly.
Dr. Tate Keller.
Hello, Dr. Tate Keller. Good morning to you, sir.
Andrew Forsted.
Morning, Andrew. Who's with you, Andrew? Is it Madeline, May, anybody?
Amy Hill.
Willie? Is Willie? How's Willie?
Amy Hill.
Hello, Amy. Good morning to you, Dr. Amy Hill.
Lisa Jensen.
Morning, Lisa. Good morning to you.
Catherine in South Carolina.
Hello, Catherine in South Carolina. All the way in South Carolina, where the family property is passed down from Culpeper to Culpeper in the fine low. Are you low country South Carolina, or are you more of the high country? Let us know.
Kathy Biggers.
Hello, Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Hope
David
you guys are doing
Townsend.
okay. Hey, David. Good morning to you, Lieutenant Townsend.
Katie Carpenter.
Morning, Katie. Good morning. Welcome. Hey.
Jamie Baker.
Hey, Jamie, all the way in Key West, Florida.
Jenny Rudemiller.
Hello, Jenny. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Cranky Pants.
Grace.
Sorry.
Morning, Angela. Cranky Pants is out there.
Stephanie Thompson.
Hello, Stephanie. Good morning to you.
Lansdale.
Morning. Oh, Lansdale. Hey, how are you, sweetie? Good to see you.
Rachel Phillips Gray in Nashville.
Hey, Rachel. Yes, and Rachel, to answer your question, I am a very fancy man. I've gone fancy, fancy,
Henry
redneck
Kimberly.
fancy. Henry, hey Henry. Good morning to you,
Belinda
sir.
Hobbs.
Morning, Belinda Hobbs. How are you?
And Andrew Forstick says he's solo this morning. I guess Willie is nowhere to be found.
Well, it's hard to proceed in life when you've lost your Willie.
And Keith Renard.
And hey, Keith, good morning to you, sir. Well, as many of you noticed, the NFL draft has come, and it's not quite gone yet, but another draft has come, and I have not gotten drafted. So I know you're stuck with me. I should probably tell the story of me trying out for the Vikings. That's a pretty good story. I'll have to tell that story. Today's story is how I met Ashley. Sort of like how I met your mother. This is how I met Ashley, and it's this is one of the only stories I do tell where I don't actually crash and burn. I actually get the girl at the end. So that's kind of that's kind of a good thing. All right, this is what I want you to think about today. I want you to think about this word. I want you, oh, it's fancy, all right. Check out the graphics, y'all. I spent a lot of time with my graphics department working this thing up. Why? This is one of the most important questions that you ask yourself in just about every facet of your life. And Simon Sinek has a great book called Start With Why. Answering your why. Why do you work out? Why do you do this? Dick Van Dyke, some of you will know, Dick Van Dyke was in Mary Poppins. He had a TV show in the 60s. He's still going strong. He's in his 90s. And he said that when he was in his 30s, he worked out for his appearance. But the older that he got, the more working out became a part of being healthy, of staying mobile, staying out of an assisted living center. I don't want to live in one of those. So answer your why. Why do you do this? Why would you work out this way? I've answered the reason why we do what we do is because it's based on exercise science. I'm not fooling around with fad exercise routines. I'm looking at exercise science. So here we go. I want you to think about your why today. Get your dumbbells ready. We'll start out with some side straddle hops first. I'll put this.
Say hi to Melissa Walker.
Morning, Winter Dog. You didn't say Winter Dog. Morning,
Gary
Melissa.
Joel, Gary.
Hey.
Carrie, Gary.
Gary.
And my friend Chris Cabernis in Chicago.
Wow, all the way from.
Emily with her little boy Aiden, I think.
Hello, Aiden. Hello, Em. Okay, we'll start off with some side straddle hops to get warmed up. Side straddle hops for 10. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, get your dumbbells in your hands. We'll start off with a set of wide stance sumo squats. We'll do double squat, double press. Let me move this out of the way so I can see this. Double squat, double press. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Put that down and get on your mats on your backs. And we're going to crunch. You'll have 1 minute to do a crunching exercise. You're on the clock. Ready, go.
Bill is watching.
Hey, Bill.
Williams,
Hey. How you feeling today, my brother?
Rebecca Marshall in Ohio.
Morning, Rebecca. Good to see you. I can see you. Y'all's little TikTok thing Rebecca was, well, it was just embarrassing, really. No, I'm kidding. It was cute. Very cute. We're crunching, y'all. We're crunching. Crunching.
Laura Fort Gang is watching.
Hey, Laura. How are you, my friend? So glad to see you. And I'll keep mentioning, in addition to this, the videos are being uploaded, downloaded, I don't know which is the right terminology, onto our YouTube channel. YouTube channel. Yeah, so find us. I've arrived. I've got a YouTube channel. It's Sergeant Tony's Health and Fitness Boot Camp. There we go. YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe, like, watch, share, donate, talk about it. Okay, that's enough of that. Roll over on your stomach. We'll do your first set of push-ups. First set of push-ups. All right, stand by. Push up, Marine Corps. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Everybody up on your feet. Side straddle hops for 3. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we'll walk that off for just a second. I'll go ahead and start to set up the story of how I met Ashley. It all started. It started with Fox 13 here in Memphis came and did a piece on what we were doing at the time in 2000, probably 6, I guess. And it was shown locally. Then it got picked up nationally, and somehow or another, it fell into the hands of people that were involved in a TLC show called Honey, We're Killing the Kids. Show of hands out there in Facebook Live land if you remember that TLC show. So somehow those folks saw that and then contacted me. We'll put a pin there in this story and get back to it in just a second.
Say hi to Ben Killerlane.
Oh, Ben, how are you, my friend? How's the weather way up? In one of the Dakotas, yes? South Dakota. I'm thinking South Dakota. Am I right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
And Jennifer Wallace is watching.
Hey, Jennifer. Good morning to you.
And Bill Williams says he is doing Lucky Charms spoon and curls this morning.
Bill, we do not have a Lucky Charms spooning curl exercise. Okay, dumbbells at the ready. We're going to do a set of Swiss Army knives. Swiss Army knives is you won't find this in any exercise book. This is something and I'm sure I'm not the first person to have come up with this movement, but I call this a Swiss Army knife. Starts in the down position. We'll do hack squats for 10. Hack squats are equal parts leaning forward, equal parts bending your knees. Here we go, starting in the down position. Ready, exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we'll do the rows. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm sorry. I gave you an extra one. Sorry. Bicep curls for 10. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Arnold presses. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Niner. 9. 10. Tricep extensions. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Now put the dumbbells down. Now, this is what we're going to do. When I start the clock, we'll be on the clock for 3 minutes. And what I want you to do is to stay moving for those 3 minutes. And we'll do something a little different. I'm going to start off with those of you who have the least amount of space. Some of you have sent me photos of your workout space, so I know what kind of room you have to operate. And if you would do that too, if you've not done that, and let me know what kind of space you're able to work out in. Some of you are in a backyard, some of you are in a hallway, some in a spare bedroom, some of you are even in the kitchen. So what we'll do then, for 3 minutes, we're just going to use the space right here, probably no wider than my exercise mat, just to stay moving. We're going to do this for 3 minutes and begin. So we're just going to start moving. Just going to run in place.
Say hi to Angela Marcole.
Morning, Angela.
From TJ. Good morning.
Morning, TJ. How are you? Lewis.
And Jenna's watching. Jenna Sanders Colley.
Hey, Jenna. What's going on over at the Hamburger House?
And we got the Smoking Man watching us too.
Oh, the Smoking Man. That's almost like, what was it? The X-Files.
Yes.
X-Files had a Smoking Man.
Oh, yeah.
Now let's go high knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now slow jog again. Slow jog. I wonder what his story is.
I don't know, but he's making a mistake because he puts his clean shirt into the trunk where the smoky shirt stays.
Yeah, he's obviously not that bright. Okay. Now let's go again to high knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the one-step shuffle and touch like this. One-step shuffle and touch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slow jog. Slow jog. Now we did this the other day, and again, I don't have a good name for it, but it's this. It's this. I call this the happy feel, but I know that's not the proper name. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and slow jog. I think we can do, in the space that we have, we can do the two-step Heisman Trophy drill. So let's do that. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, and back to the slow jog. Now let's do side straddle hops. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and slow jog. Slow jog. Again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. We'll take a good break at this point, and I'll make another little progress. The Smoking Man.
You go away, they're like, what happened?
He got abducted by aliens. So the TLC folks contacted me and asked me if I would, sort of play the drill instructor, drill sergeant kind of a thing with a family in Nashville, that the mom and dad were sort of raising their family with a laissez-faire approach to parenting. And so I agreed to do that. So I went to Nashville. I met Andrew 46 brother-in-law and sister at Camp Marymount outside of Nashville, where we filmed all day. Me working with this family. If I can find the video, I'll post it on the.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I'll post it, because after we did the whole day of filming and so forth, then of course they eventually broadcasted it, and
It not only included fitness professional, but
well, we're getting there. So it got broadcasted, and I had another 15 seconds of fame. A buddy of mine, I think he was living in Illinois somewhere, a Marine buddy, contacts me and said, "Man, I was minding my own business, watching TLC, and then your ugly mug came up and ruined my whole day, Tony." And I said, "Well, okay, so that's where we are." All right, let's do our second cycle. Second cycle we'll do, if you don't have enough space to do walking lunges, then you can do stationary lunges. Let me show you stationary lunges. What I want you to do is stationary lunges, do 5 one way, and then go the other way. Do 5 this way, and then alternate. If you have enough space for walking lunges, then that's what I'm going to suggest that you do. I'm going to do walking lunges. If you can't do the walking lunges because you don't have the space, then do the stationary lunges. We were supposed to have had rain this morning here in Memphis, but as some of you can see, we have it's slightly cloudy, but it's a pretty day. Some have asked, "Tony, if I have some knee issues, what can I do?" Shorten your stride and work on good form. I'm shortening my stride this morning just for that reason. Shorten the stride, as opposed to a long stride like that. You can shorten the stride. Walk that off.
Say hi to Anna Myers.
Hello, Anna Myers. How are you? How are you, my friend? And there we go. Now you can put the dumbbells down. Get right back on your mats on your backs, and we're going to crunch again. On your mats on your backs, we're crunching. Do any kind of, I tell you what, let's do bicycle crunches where you are. I'm not going to count them for you. Bicycle crunches, opposite shoulder or opposite elbow to opposite knee, like that. Do not interlace your fingers behind your head. That ends up becoming a neck exercise, and no one wants that.
How should they put their
Just put your fingertips lightly to your temples, just like that. All right, ready, go. You're on the clock.
You know, on that show, I was going to say, you sort of see me. That was my first glimpse at you. You're sort of mean.
Ashley reports that I was kind of mean in that TLC.
Rather you were tough.
I was tough.
You're a tough Marine.
When I was
Paid to be
I was paid to be tough. That is, this is how they paid me. Tony, this will be really good exposure for your business. Those of you that work in that kind of field, artists, musicians, magicians, they'll say, "Listen, if you'll do this for free, it'll be great publicity. It'll be great exposure for your." That's how they lie to you. Yeah, they lie to you that way to get you to do it for free. I think they did cover my expenses to drive to Nashville and put me up for a night. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you can walk that off. You can walk that off. Sometime around that same time, all right, go ahead and roll over on your stomach. We're going to do a second set of push-ups. Somewhere around that same time, as I mentioned before, the Wall Street Journal wrote an article about the other 4 of us who were doing boot camp programs in the whole country. We were the ones who started it. The 5 of us were the founders of the whole boot camp fitness thing. So there was a little period of time that I was getting a lot of notice, not just in Memphis and among Memphis police and Vice Squad. Okay, let's do another set of push-ups, and I'll continue this story. We don't know where he is from parts unknown. Stand by. Push up. Marine Corps. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Everybody up on your feet. Let you walk that off for just a second. So we did the TLC thing. The TLC thing was broadcast, and I didn't think anything more of it until a few months later. I got a phone call from someone who identified themselves as being with the BBC in the UK, and I immediately assumed one of my low-life friends was punking me, making a prank. So of course this was a young lady too. I said, okay, quit clowning around. Where you live, in Little Rock, Arkansas? You're not in the UK. Go ahead, start talking normal. Quit talking with that English accent. That's not even a good English accent. I said, that's a sorry English accent. I can do a better English accent myself. Well, anyway, long story made short, it was not one of my degenerate friends pranking me. It was actually a young lady representing a production company through the BBC. And you're wondering, why did they contact me? I'm going to tell you. Okay, let's do another set of Swiss Army knives. We'll do this set. This set will do 1 repetition per exercise. Oh yeah. And I failed to say in my explanation of the hack squat. So your hack squat isn't just this. You come all the way up, and this becomes a little hip hinge moment where you push your hips forward and roll your shoulders back. So it looks like this. Like this. A full standing up, rolling your shoulders back, your hips come forward as well. So I failed to mention that, and I apologize. So we'll do 1 repetition per exercise. So hack squat for 1, rows for 1, and so forth. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and put that down. Now, we're going to do, again, the same cardio that we did for 3 minutes, but this time, if you have more space than what I just gave you, what we just did before. So if you can see, I've got 2 blue cones set up 20 yards apart. So if you can do the same thing, get 2 markers of some kind, cones or whatever it is that you have available, water bottles or whatever, and put one down, pace off 20 paces, not like this, not like that, but regular paces. So 1, 2, 3, measure off 20 of those. We'll wait for just a second. I'll give you a chance, if you've got the space, to go ahead and set that up 20 paces. Then what we'll do is And I'm gonna put the mic down on the here so that you don't hear all of my heavy breathing, but I'll yell at you. So what you'll do then is you'll sprint to 1, then turn around, slow jog back, sprint again, slow jog back. Now if sprinting, slow jog, if that's a little too challenging, then do this: sprint, slow jog, sprint, slow jog, sprint. And if that's too challenging, and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing if it is challenging. We all start where we all start. I'm not involved. I don't do humiliation. People ask, Tony, if I join, well, will you call me a maggot? And I'll say, well, do you want me to call you a maggot? I mean, if you do, I can do that. But I'm not going to humiliate anybody who's giving it their best shot. Sometimes people are afraid to come around because they're afraid I'm going to embarrass them, and that's going to come around actually, or that I'm going to be mean to them. And I'm a very sweet, loving person. I try.
It took me so long, and I was nervous.
So, if you need to go slow jog, sprint, slow jog, you do whatever is you're able to do. In between the sprints, recovering your slow jogs to the point that your heart rate has at least gone down a little bit. Okay? So we're going to be on the clock. I'm going to put the mic down here. We're on the clock for 3 minutes. Ready and go. "25 more seconds. 25 more seconds." Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. That's tough. And we'll walk that off.
Say hi to Pam and Guam
Hey, Pam.
and Charles Powell.
Hey, Charles Powell. Pam in Guam. How's the weather in Guam? Pam, tell me about it. Have you guys been dealing with the maybe you can't say, with the COVID patients from the USS Roosevelt. Pam is a Navy nurse. Guess I can say that, Pam, that you're a nurse in the Navy.
She was a nurse at Methodist North.
She was a nurse at Methodist North here in Memphis for many years before she joined up the Navy. Okay, let's see where we were in our story. I believe I had finally determined that the person calling me from the UK was actually from the UK and from the BBC. So what she was what she was talking to me about, what she was inviting me to do is to go to England, I think in the London area, and work with a family in a similar way that I worked with that family in Nashville. They saw the program in the BBC or in the UK, and they wanted to do a similar program. And she asked if I would be available for 2 weeks to do that, and all expenses paid and stipend and all of that. And I said, well, yeah, of course I would. And she said, well, that's great. We would also need you to bring a registered dietitian. Do you know of one? I said, well, I do. I did not know Ashley at the time. And I said, oh, I'll check with my registered dietitian friend and I'll let you know. So I contacted my registered dietitian friend, Mary, and I said, Mary, I've got this opportunity, and I explained it to her. I said, would you be available to go? And Mary said no, that she couldn't, that she had a conflict in her schedule, and she said, but my friend Ashley might be interested in that. And I said, okay, so we'll put a pin in that story right there.
That is why Pam is there.
Oh, okay, thank you, Pam, and thank you for what you're doing. Who would have thought that when you left Memphis to join the Navy that you'd be serving in the middle of a pandemic? Thank you for your service, and be safe, please.
And Shant Kevorkian is in Australia. She said howdy and good morning, sir.
Hello, Shant, and howdy and good day to you. Did I sound Australian? Good day, good day, mate. Put something on the Barbie. I know. I'm sorry. That is so stereotypical, bad. Let's hear an American try and do something Australian, and Southern American on top of that too. Hey, y'all. Good day. We're gonna put some shrimps on the Barbie. Okay. Enough of this foolishness. Let's go back to other foolishness. So we're going to do another set of squats. This time we'll do a set of quad squats. So there'll be no need to, or I'll tell you what, if you've got a wall in your house, and you should have plenty, you've got a choice between doing quad squats, which I'll demonstrate and show you, or you can do wall squats. Wall squats would be so that you're leaning, your back is up against the wall, you're squatted down to the degree that your thighs would be parallel to the deck. So not just standing up, leaning against the wall. That's not the kind of job we're working on here. So if you've ever worked at a job where the motto was, if you can lean, you can clean. I've worked at jobs like that. If you can lean, you can clean. So we're not leaning, we're squatting. So find a wall somewhere to do. I'll put us on the clock. If you would prefer to do quad squats, I'll show you what that will be. Quad squats would be this right here. So you're looking up at something, feet, legs together, looking up at this. This is your quad squat. Do that. We're going to be on the clock for this. So up against the wall for wall squats or quad squats. You here in the studio audience, I guess you could lean up against your vehicles or just assume this position. That'll work. Ready and go. I'll even do that here in the studio. We'll get here in this position.
With the 3rd Medical Battalion.
3rd Medical Battalion.
Sent from Okinawa.
Sent from Okinawa. That's right. You were in Okinawa before. I could tell more of the story, couldn't I? So Mary gave me Ashley's telephone number, contact information, and I called Ashley and identified myself and told her the whole backstory. And I found Ashley to be very annoying on the phone. She was rude. She was short and curt. What do you want? Who are you? I don't know you.
Stranger danger.
Okay, this is kind of hard to do. I'm going to have to take a break from that. Oh, there, we only got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk that off. Walk that off for a second. Okay, on your mats, on your backs, let's crunch again. Any style of crunching will be just fine. You can pick any sort of abdominal exercise that you would like. You can also plank. If you would prefer to plank during this time, you're welcome to do that. You're on the clock for this one. Ready and go. You're on the clock. Promise that's not a dog. That was just squeaky shoes on a squeaky mat.
And speaking of, do all police cruisers in movies do their brakes squeak?
It seems like all the cop cars in movies and TV shows have squeaky brakes. Have they, you know, when they come to a stop, all the brakes need to be adjusted. I guess that's to tell the studio audience or the movie audience that the car is braking.
That makes sense.
I guess it would. Or it also means that cop cars don't have very good brakes. Lieutenant David Townsend, how are the cruisers in Collierville? Squeaky brakes or no?
That's a good.
Inquiring minds want to know. We're still on the clock for this. For 3, 2, 1. There we go. And you can hop up from there, walk that off. Well, I found Ashley to be charming, actually. And she was very nice to talk to, and she was interested in doing it. Now, understand that her friend Mary had vetted me, so Ashley wasn't just willing to go overseas with any old fella that just happened to call up. Were you?
No.
Okay, just checking.
But I also maybe didn't think it was going to happen. So I was agreeable because I was like, what's the likelihood of this happening? So I'm going to say yes.
Well, that's a little foreshadowing, actually. Thanks a lot for stealing tearing up the story. No, just stop
No,
talking.
we could go.
No, no.
I didn't think so at the time.
No. So with every time that the BBC contacted me and gave me details about dates and so forth, I was contacting Ashley. And so we had 4 or 5 telephone conversations about this. And every time that we talked, I became more convinced that I did not want to go overseas with this woman, that this would be a colossal mistake. No, that's not true at all.
What year was this?
This was around 2007 or so, something like that.
Yeah.
2007, maybe 2008, somewhere around in there. Okay, dumbbells at the ready. We're going to do another set of Swiss Army knives. We've done 10 repetitions per exercise. We've done 1 repetition per exercise. Now we're going to do 12 repetitions per exercise. So remember the hack squat, equal parts leaning forward, equal parts bending your knees. And when you come up, come all the way up, roll your shoulders back, hips come forward. I'll count this slowly enough so that everybody will have good form. We'll start in the down position. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and the rows now. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and now bicep curls. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Arnold presses. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12. Tricep extensions. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Put the dumbbells down. You can put them down. You can put them away because we won't be using them anymore today. This workout is based on 3 cycles, and we are at the end of our 3rd cycle. Okay, so this end will be 3 minutes of the same sort of cardio that we've already been doing. So I've shown you what you could do if you have just limited space. You can do side straddle hops. You can run in place. You can do the 1-step shuffle and touch. If you've got enough room where you can do the 2-step shuffle and touch, as well as the, tell you what we'll do. I'll do a few of those, and then we'll go off on a little run, and then we'll come back and do some more of them. I'm gonna keep the mic on me. I apologize ahead of time for the heavy breathing. For the exercise is tough. Okay, so we'll do 2-step shuffle and touch. We'll do that for 10, and then we'll do 2-step Heisman Trophy drill for 10. Then we'll do crossovers for about 30 seconds, and then we'll spend the rest of the time in some sort of a running thing. So 2-step shuffle and touch for 10. Ready, go. So this 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, and 10. Now the 2-step Heisman. Imagine you have a tractor tire. You're going to be stepping in and stepping out of the big tractor tire. Ready, go. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 2, 9, 1, 2, 10. Now we do crossovers for 30 seconds. Ready, go. So it's 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 1, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the jogs. Ten seconds. And we're done with that. Let's walk that off a little bit. We'll walk that off just a little bit. So as you might be guessing, things didn't work out to go to the UK. The young lady she wasn't actually a part of the BBC. She was a part of a production company that produced programming for the BBC. And what had happened is they did not have the funding their budget didn't have enough to cover the expenses of 2 Americans coming overseas, putting them up, paying them to be there and so forth. So they didn't have the funding. They decided to go with a couple of people local. They found some Sergeant Tony wannabe and some Ashley wannabe over there to do that instead of us. And so I had to call Ashley and tell her that the trip wasn't going to happen and that I was very sorry, and as much as anything, I was kind of sorry that I wouldn't have any more contact with Ashley. I really enjoyed talking to her and get to know her on the phone. We never met in person. So now, advance that story about 2 or 3 years, and this lady and her 2 sisters show up for a boot camp evening class, and I'm greeting them. Hey, how are you? And what are your names? This is Casey, and this is Whitney, and this is Ashley. And I'm saying, oh, nice to meet you guys. You know, not thinking anything. And then Ashley finally confesses, we've actually met before. And no, I don't know. She said, well, I'm the registered dietitian, Ashley, we were going to go to the UK. And I said, oh. And then my next question was, why did it take you 3 years to show up out here? And the reason why is she was afraid. She was scared. She was scared of me. Even after me being so charming on the phone. Had seen me at a triathlon. Ashley and I did the same triathlon together. I didn't know her, of course, but she knew who I was, and she did not talk to me.
And then we found out we did all these races together.
Yes.
And what day did I start?
She started on April Fool's Day because she thought, I must be foolish to do this. And now look where it's got you. That's right. 10 years later. Mrs. Ludlow. Oh, see how that happened. Okay, let's do this. On your mats, get on your stomach. We're gonna do a little bit of stretching. Some have requested that we do a little bit of stretching, so we'll do a cobra stretch. So on your mat, on your stomach, push yourself up into the cobra and arch your back and look as high up as you can. This is one of those stretches too that you don't get the full benefit of it unless you stay in it for at least a minute.
Should you try to relax your behind?
You really should. That's a good question, or that's a good reminder, is you actually almost have to tell the muscles in your lower back and in your booty, your glutes, your lower back muscles, all of that, you have to almost tell them to relax. As I mentioned before, where stretching is concerned, your muscle is going to resist the stretch for the first 20 to 30 seconds. The muscle does that instinctively to protect the joint that it's connected to. So it takes about 20, 30 seconds for your body to realize, your muscle to realize that there's no harm, there's no stress, there's no possible injury to the joint that it's connected to. Then those tendons, ligaments, muscles will start to relax. Hello, Susie. Good morning to you, my friend. You know, I still use that wireless speaker that you gave me. Yeah, that thing is terrific, and you gave me that probably 10 years ago.
And Melissa Bloom Thompson.
Morning, Melissa. Is Gary there with you? Pop him upside his head if he's there. Well, if you're planking or if you're cobra stretching, I guess you can't. Now, from here, we're going to roll back into a modified child's pose. I realize in this position right here, I could just whisper because the sound is going just straight down to the mat and then bouncing into the microphone. It probably sounds a little creepy. So now you can sympathize with Ashley. This is the kind of torment that she gets all the time. Bless her heart. Now come up on all fours, and we're going to tuck your chin and bow your back. Now you're going to push your stomach down, get your booty up, heads up. Now you're going to, we'll call this the happy cat stretch. So you're going to go same shoulder to same hip, same shoulder to same hip. I'm not going to give you the rear view of this because that would then get an XXX rating on this YouTube video. And then from there you're going to roll back into a catcher stretch. Now from the catcher stretch, you can stand up straight. Now what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and take 2 minutes here at the end for prayer, meditation, mindfulness. So if you're able to do where you are to take 2 minutes of quiet time, we'll do that and I'll be right back. 2 minutes of prayer, meditation, quiet time, mindfulness, beginning now. And now you can come forward on your hands and flutter kick your legs behind you if you need to get some circulation back into your legs. And then from there you can roll back to another catcher stretch. And from the catcher stretch, you can stand up straight, roll your shoulders back, breathe in deep, and exhale slow. And we are done, all done, everybody. Turn to your neighbor and say, way to go, good neighbor. Way to go, all you good neighbors. Let me remind you about a couple of things. Be sure, if you're watching this by way of YouTube, be sure and subscribe and like and share. And if you're watching this on Facebook Live, then go over to the YouTube channel, Sergeant Tony's Health and Fitness Boot Camp, and subscribe to that. There's a reason for asking for the subscriptions. YouTube won't allow me to monetize that, whatever that's supposed to mean, until I have 1,000 subscribers. So we need everybody to subscribe. Everybody should. Share this video, invite your friends. We'll be doing this again, of course, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30 Central Standard Time here in Memphis. Before I dismiss you, thought I would leave you with one of my favorite Bible verses. It's from Philippians 4:8, and this is a paraphrase of it. Is whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, think on these things: true, honest, just, pure, lovely, good report. Have a great weekend, everybody. You are dismissed.
Bye, sir.
I'll see you on Monday. Don't forget your 1 hour of continuous cardio. Love you guys. Miss you. Take care of yourself. Wash your hands. Play nice. And don't be crazy. Save that for Monday. 1 hour of continuous cardio. See you Monday. Bye-bye.